mamas, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about something that is extremely important for all mamas, but especially those who are expecting a new baby, and especially those who are taking prenatal vitamins. I want to talk to you about MTHFR. Now, what is MTHFR? Basically, it's an enzyme in the body that processes certain proteins and amino acids, folate, and it helps to detoxify the body, which is extremely important and very useful when you're trying to have full functionality and health. However, about 30 to 40% of women have a genetic mutation with this enzyme. And it's crazy because not a lot of people talk about it, and I feel that it is extremely necessary for me to make you aware as mamas. And I want you to research everything, like I always say, and please know I'm not an expert on MTHFR or anything like that, but I will be linking some resources for you to check out so that you can get your research started. I think it's super important for especially those who are taking prenatal vitamins, because if you have the genetic mutation with MTHFR, you cannot properly process folic acid. And folic acid is in a lot of vitamins, and it's in a lot of processed foods. Now, what is folic acid? Folic acid is the synthetic form of folate, which is what your body needs. Now, folic acid is put into processed foods and vitamins, like I said. If you take them and you have that genetic mutation, you cannot process it properly, and it can cause serious issues. Why do they put folic acid in prenatals? Anyways, thankfully, now you know. But there are things that we can do to help. First off, get a better vitamin. Throw those away. If you know that you have the genetic mutation, which to know you would want to go to a doctor and get tested and all of that stuff just to see if you do. But honestly, err on the side of caution anyways, and why take a synthetic folic acid type of thing when you should really just be taking the real deal, which is folate, usually in the form of methylfolate, which is something that you'll want to look for when you're looking for the right kind of vitamin. Be sure to also be taking the right B vitamins in conjunction with the methylfolate. It's kind of a thing that goes hand in hand. Research it. Things that are very important, not only for people who have the genetic mutation, mind you, but this is great to keep in mind for anybody and everybody, okay? All mamas across the board. Focus on keeping your diet clean. When you eliminate processed foods, it does a world of difference for you. So think about it. Think about the things that you eat, and then think about, okay, so how are those things made? And then how can I go home and make those things? It's as simple as that. Okay, so another thing to keep in mind is making sure that you're eating really good nutritious food that's going to help your gut. So probiotic type food. Get your kimchi on, get your sauerkraut, and then making like bone broth, like homemade, really good bone broth. Yeah, that's where it's at. Get those foods in. Other foods to get in? Dark leafy greens. Yes, mamas, dark leafy greens. I'm talking your spinach, I'm talking your kale, I'm talking put it in your smoothies, put it in your salad, put it on your sandwich, make it a side. Refined sugars are evil. So if you do anything, like if you could just do anything at all, cut out refined sugar and don't have anything with folic acid in it. Boom. Also, check the labels on the stuff that you're putting on your skin, your makeup, your hair, your lotions, all that stuff. If you have the ability to switch to all natural products with no synthetic ingredients whatsoever, you're golden. I extend grace to all you mamas out there, especially the ones who are staying home and changing up their lifestyle and having to be a little bit more budget friendly and all of that stuff. It can be really difficult to just throw out all your products and try to replace them with something more natural. I totally get that. But if you want to extend yourself a little grace and just say, okay, as soon as this runs out, I'm just going to replace it with something natural. There you go. And then you will find that there's a lot of things that you don't even really have to buy. There's a lot of things that you can just make. Like if you just get a giant vat of coconut oil, for example, get a giant vat of vinegar, for example, a giant vat of baking soda, shea butter. You can make a lot of this stuff on your own, and so much cheaper. So that's all I have to say about this. I want you to go ahead and look up information for yourself. If you liked this video, if you thought it was helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. That's it, mamas. Have a great day and stay healthy. Yeah. Bye. Bye.